And hello, everybody. So we did a little bit of a different thing today to where I decided to play a little bit of a prank on y'all, and instead of starting dramatically later than usual, I figured we'd start dramatically earlier than usual for some stupid reason. But early is still, hey, that's something different, right? You know, let's change things up a little bit. I won't get into it. Just wanted to stream. I was like, all right, we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna hope for the best, hope we can blast through this game within a reasonable amount of time. It's a 2D platformer. I'm notoriously not great at those, so we're playing it by ear, high key. But all we can do is hope right now. Let me turn up the volume a little bit, make sure y'all can hear me. Hopefully it's not overbearingly loud. I don't have a way to check it properly. I'm gonna keep it lowered a little bit just for that reason. And then if somebody can let me know, I'll change the audio. But we're playing the Invincible Iron Man. You know, before Marvel was overtaken by the MCU, when Marvel could be kind of like its own little thing. We're on a Marvel kick, apparently. Not really intentionally, just it played out that way. Well, the Spider-Man was intentional. Alarms sound throughout the Stark Enterprise building. Tony Stark rushes to grab his armor and face the threat as Iron Man, but to his horror... Oh, wow, that's some decent pixel art. My armor, it's gone. Armor security breach. Oh, do we get to play as naked Iron Man? I can barely read this, and this is on a freaking 4K monitor. Fortunately, I added a locator beacon to the suit in case it ever fell into the wrong hands. That would be an assumption that, yeah. The location signal is coming from down there. The culprits must be hiding at the docks. Wait, I thought you said wait, hold on, did I misread it? I thought he said he didn't have a suit. I must have misread something. I must act quickly before they bypass the security systems. If they master the suit, there will be no stopping them. Time to get this show on the road. Okay, so it must be like a more updated suit. So apparently this is like a real hidden gem. Like this is like a game like not enough people talk about kind of deal. I don't know really at all what we're getting into. Right off the gate, it kind of feels like a Mega Man type deal. That's gonna be interesting. Mega Man may be, okay, definitely more than a Mega Man. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? If anyone's ever played a Dragon Ball Adventures Advance, I think it's either Dragon Ball Advance or Dragon Ball Adventures Advance, or it could just be straight up Dragon Ball Advance. I think it's Dragon Ball Advance. It's based off the OG cartoon, or the OG anime. Ooh, what the heck? Okay. Alright, so there's like a little dot. Okay. This is good. Alright, there's a bit more going on. What? I need to figure out what is what. Okay. Ooh. I can already, crap. I can already tell I'm gonna like this. I like the movement. The movement's really, feels good. Okay, you can't shoot straight up, which is annoying. I don't like that. And I'm having a hard time differentiating what's in the background and what's in the foreground. But that could be just a skill issue. And I'm pretty crap. I'm pretty notorious for jumping the gun with stuff, thinking like, oh, this is gonna be straight dookie, or this is gonna be really good. So I'm gonna try and not do that. But just first impressions, it controls well. I'll say that much. Oh my god! All right, I literally cannot figure out what is my health and what is like I don't know what those bars up there are. Oh my gosh, alright. What? That means that there's gonna be enemies that are gonna take a good walloping. Like this, there's gonna be... Alright, did my fire rate drop? Okay, I think my fire rate dropped. Hold on, let's charge up. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is only gonna go over well. I feel like I've taken so many... The bar... Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, that was a mistake. Can I wall climb? Oh my god. Please, don't let me die on the first stage already. That is not a good sign of what's to come. If I'm dying on stage 1. There we go. Alright. I'd like to go a little lower if possible. Nope. Alright, you gotta stop playing me dirty like that. Okay, I spoke. Alright, my rate of fire is based off of something. I just can't identify what. It's gotta be these bars up here, but... Okay, yeah, I see. It slowly recharges. So I assume the one on the right is my health then? Which, if that is the case, I know I'm Iron Man, so I'm gonna be a tank, but he's way more of a tank than I expected. What is that right there? Is it like probably a checkpoint, right? Like, that makes the most sense as a checkpoint. Can I shoot them through walls? Is that in the cards at all? Come here. Come here. Don't be a coward. Okay, I just wanted to obliterate you. Don't gotta be a wuss about it. Alright. There we go. Alright. Sound design is, easy a 10 out of 10, just based off of constantly hearing the same 3 sound effects over and over. What the heck? Wait, what was that? So certain walls I can just walk through for some reason, I guess? What is... I definitely gotta get that. Alright, so it does kind of let me cheese the system. There we go. I can kind of use that to blast from underneath things. I can use the... It's like a shotgun shot almost. Well, that didn't register. Can I shoot that? No, I cannot. And then what is that then? Like... Ooh, wait, is it a shoulder charge? I don't know if I want to use it as a shoulder charge. Jeez. Seems way more risk than reward with that. Alright. They knew I was gonna get absolutely wrecked during that, so they're like, alright, get a full refill on us. I'm trying to not jump the gun, but I really like the way this controls. You know what? One thing I can definitely say is I feel like this game's gonna be haltered dramatically by what a lot of Game Boy games were haltered by. Is the zoom in, the camera zoom in is just way too close. Like, I feel like I'm being restricted in what I should be fully seeing right now. I'm having to play a guessing game on what's to come and then memorize the stage layout so I don't get my Iron Man hole ripped in half. Alright, this is some kind of power-up that just ups my damage, I guess, because I'm one... Oh, never mind, I thought I was one-shot and stuff. Does that take anything? It doesn't look like it takes anything from me, so there's that. I can use it to traversal as well. I don't know why it's like a single vacuum cleaner sound. It's like, does he have a built-in Roomba on his feet? Is that what it is? Nope. Oh, no. Come on. I really hope this has, like, some really small RPG elements involved to where I can, like, just mildly upgrade myself here and there. And give me, like, to where I can blast through certain enemies and stuff. Oh, boy. There we go. What is that? A dog with a cannon on his head? I really get... Oh, dang. Ooh, white flag. Okay, so that must be the end of the stage here. Right? Yeah. Well, how nice of the bad guys to leave a flag with my face on it. They didn't have to do that. They're like, hey, this is where the next area goes. I don't know how many... I should have Googled how many levels there were in this game. It's supposed to take roughly 2 hours to beat this game. So I should be able to get through it in a reasonable amount of time, as long as... again, it's a 2D platformer. The length those games last can vary dramatically for me. Sometimes, like, oh, I'll be ahead of schedule with these kind of games. And then other times, I'm like, oh, I'm going to be stuck here for, like, at least 4 or 5 hours trying to get through it, because I'm just not the best at them. Though I've noticed with Game Boy Advance games, I typically tend to stay on the mark of what is the expected playtime of these games. A little more, a little less occasionally. It fluctuates, but it's never dramatic. What is this right here? I imagine it hurts me, right? Like, that can't be... Yeah. Typically, if it's purple, you can just expect it to harm me, is what I'm seeing here. I can tell right now the music is going to get very grating very quickly. Might as well. I'm glad it's not one of those 2D games to where, like, every time you walk backwards, all the enemies just respawn. Those are exhausting. Like, it just creates enemy fodder for the sake of it. Oh, come on. I wonder if headshots matter with these guys. Or does it, like, as long as I get a shot in, that's all that matters. What up, minstrel? Bangarang on the clingarang? I don't know what that means. It sounds like a dirty joke said by Bender from Futurama. Oh my gosh. Pixel art wise, I do like this game, though the colors are a little dull. I think this game came out in 2002, so this was before the Game Boy SP, or the Game Boy Advance SP came out. So that was when they were, like, upping the contrast of all the colors dramatically. Because there weren't any backlights on the screens. So everything has this gross, like, brightness to it that it... Oh gosh, what do the blue ones do? Look like they leave bombs. You're just playing Marvel skinned Mega Man. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying when it started. That's what it seems to be right now. Obviously, the stage design is nowhere near as good. I should have seen who the developer was of this game. I didn't bother to look. Oh, it's Activision. Though those could be the publishers. I don't know who the... you know what? I saw it. They had a robot for a mascot, like a little blue robot mascot head. I forget. It's Todus, something like that. If I remember correctly, Todus has made some decent games in the past, so far, it's not terrible. Other than the music. The music's genuinely not good. Please. Do not do this to me. Nope. Alright, just out of the question for me to blast him through a wall, huh? I can't go... I gotta end everyone's life here. I can't let anyone run free, you know? Also, am I the only chatter? Because chat is... Yeah, you are, Mint. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Did I... Yep. I did exactly what I thought I did. I wish these purple death rays would actually hurt them as well, not just me. I hate it when games do that. To an extent, I get it. But come on. I need my realism and my Mega Man ripoff of Iron Man. I do. It's sad we're never truly going to see this era of Marvel again, though. Anything just completely... like, no correlation. Well, you know what? I was gonna say no correlation to the MCU, or having no effect. Having no... what is the word? Not experience. Inspiration from the MCU in any manner. But I guess, at least off the top of my head, you know what, never mind. I was gonna say Spider-Man PS4, but never mind. In the remaster, they freaking Tom Holland his face and made him look awful. I still can't get over how awful they made Spider-Man look in the new games. His original face looked great. Like, it looked like a really good Peter Parker that didn't look like a freaking... I don't know how else to word this. Incestual baby of Tom Holland and something else. I don't even know. Some creature of Tom Holland's existence. Like a mimic trying to replicate Tom Holland that can't fully get it. Ooh. Marvel Rivals is technically not really inspired by the MCU in any manner, outside of like having skins and like movie references and stuff like that. But I feel like with a game like that, there's no way you can't do that. Like that's like asking the impossible, really. Like that's so unrealistic for them to not do that. No telling what the ooh, hold on. The Wolverine game is probably going to be littered with MCU-isms, though. Dang, this filled up quite a bit. Friendly fire disabled on a 2D platformer is very much not cash money. That honestly, this could be a fun co-op game if they like someone modded it with 2-player compatibilities. One of the most annoying things in the world to me is when a game that is single player could very easily have a multiplayer implemented mechanic in there. Not even as like it's not the ideal way to experience the game, but it very much well could be experienced in a multiplayer fashion if they wanted to, and they just don't do it for the sake of like maybe time or money. Like those are both valid reasons for the most part. But when it's like, when you could do it, it wouldn't take much effort at all. It drives me crazy when they don't do it. Like, oh, I thought I missed a collectible. I wish there was collectibles in this. It feels like there's only, so far it seems to be only power-ups and okay. So far it only seems to be power-ups. I'd like to, like, just give me a little comic book or something to find in every stage as a little fun unlockable. Not an unlockable, but I don't know, just give me things to look at. Give me a reason to explore. I may have just gotten just that, actually. I don't know what that... Oh, never mind. That's just... They couldn't, like, bother to make me a different color or something with this power-up. I feel like if you're gonna give me this ability, up me up some. Like, give me a different color. Like, make me blue or something. I don't know. It's a weird thing to make me flash constantly. Gotcha. I just kind of went on a second, or a disjointed tirade about that. I don't know. I feel like if you can implement a multiplayer mode into the game, you should do it. Like, just as an option, you know? I can't tell you how many games I grew up wanting to play with family members and then couldn't, because, like, it very easily could have been a multiplayer game, and they just didn't implement a multiplayer mode. Like, hardware limitations and stuff is understandable. Oh, new enemy. Alright, the new enemy doesn't mean much now, does it? There you go. Oh, wait, okay. That was a little stupid. My cousin, Morgan Stark, he must have been the one who stole the armor. Alright, learning some Iron Man lore I didn't know about. Did we just kill his cousin? Womp womp. Looks like he was busy cracking the security codes. Couldn't have been that hard. Ooh, I wonder if I get to, like, upgrade suits as we go further into the story. That would be cool. Oh no, he's uploaded the armor system data to another location via satellite link up. They couldn't just say the internet or anything? Oh, balls. Looking at this computer, it appears that the satellite was aimed at a location in nearby mountain range. Sure. I accidentally skipped some dialogue because I was adjusting. Well, with something like this in the day and age, there's probably a mod for it. I don't know. I have never seen anybody... What is that? Ooh. I've never seen anybody talk about this game before. Like, this is apparently quite the hidden gem. Because this was super early in the Game Boy Advance's release window. And it was, like, right when... It's kind of like, you know, everyone's focusing on Nintendo games around the early stages of when a Nintendo console releases. Do I have to blast this? Is that what's going on here? No? Oh, there we go. Come on, headshot. There we go, headshot. Holy crap. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, the graphics here are, like, overwhelming visually. I can't see nothing. There we go. Up and under. And for a multiplayer game like this in general is what I mean. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of Mega Man multiplayer game mods out there. Like, there are definitely games out here like this fully modded. Or not even modded, just built in. Like, 20XX has a fully local, I think online as well, multiplayer mode to where you can just... It's a roguelike Mega Man X game, which is pretty solid. It's obviously not actually Mega Man X, but it's an indie game inspired by Mega Man X. There we go. So I don't know what those little blue orbs do. Like, they keep giving them to me. Now my orb is orange instead of blue, so something's being upgraded, I presume. Thank you. I feel like I'm almost too much of a tank. Okay. I feel like more was supposed to go on there. Oh, crap. See, blended into the rocks. I did not see them. I guess I'm maxed out in that. So what is that? My ball is orange now. It's gotta have some kind of importance, so they went... There you go, double kill. Who summoned an out... Or who placed an outhouse? A boarded up outhouse. Can I enter? No. Ooh. Are we gonna... Oh my god, no. Don't do that to me. That would be so dirty. Get me off. Dude, let me enter! Holy crap. You can't kill me off like this. That would be so freaking cheap. That was actually crazy. Granted, I wasn't using my abilities to their fullest. Oop. There you go. I feel like this game is so visually busy. It's hard to, like, get moving. Oh my gosh. I forget I can just straight up shoulder... What's that called? Shoulder... I can hit him with my shoulder. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, we're still full on the ball. Okay, nope. Alright. The game's getting tough already. Maybe a little unfairly tough. Oh, holy crap. Did he just freaking Peter Griffin? Like, his whole body just Peter Griffin folded. And it started me from the beginning. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, I guess I didn't get a checkpoint, did I? Crap. I should have been playing more. I feel like the recharge rate on my blasters are garbage. Alright, I figured out what that is. It is when you push LB, apparently. Dang it! Or not L, sorry, not LB, when you push L. Nope. Oh, your little grenade launchers. They're nasty. Oh my gosh, stop. My fire rate is so slow. Give me the help. I'm about to just hold these guys' heads to his blaster. I hate how his charge shot is also, like, really reduced by the fact, like, the range is dropped dramatically lower. Which I feel like kind of weakens it. You would think you would want it to be more powerful. I just gotta keep in mind what pushing L does. I don't think there's any significance to me actually going back and killing all these guys. I should probably stop doing that for that reason. Okay. Because it's just wasteful. It's literally just me going by and making sure I end these guys for the sake of doing it. Which honestly, by the looks of them, I probably should be doing that. they're clearly menace to society to some extent. I don't know what era of... Oh my gosh, not again. I don't know what era of Iron Man this is. Like, is he still a... Is he still a weapons manufacturer at this point? Like, I don't know Iron Man's, like, actual lore outside of the MCU. Like, I know bits and pieces here and there, but nothing, like, deep. I'm not a huge Iron Man. Like, I like Iron Man. Like, who doesn't like Iron Man nowadays? But... never mind. I was gonna say my guns are recharging and I may be able to get some decent... Alright, pal. Freaking knockoff RoboCop around here. Thinking he's an actual threat. That felt dramatically lamer than I was expecting it to be. Why is the lower... like, yeah, it seems to just kill everything on screen. But since our range on screen is so small, that's almost really insignificant, actually. I do like that they don't stray away from, like, fully just no platforming. They seem to have a little bit of platforming going on here. I was worried that this was going to be strictly just me going, like, and shooting. That was kind of it. There seems to be a little bit of platforming going on. Okay. Did not appreciate that. Ooh. Oh, I was hoping for some... There we go. Thank you. And we're maxed out again. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen the... I believe it was the Adventures of Iron Man. Here we go, the checkpoint. Thank you. It was the version of Iron Man. Like, it was really weird. It was a kind of ugly CGI. It was, like, during that era of, like, Transformers Prime and stuff like that. Oh, does it not remove my range? I thought it did. Maybe it's only when my recharge is low. Maybe that's why it was low. Or maybe that's why it doesn't have range. No, it looks like it just has range. I may just be dumb. Oh, crap. Definitely should have used my super there, but that's okay. Oh, no! Alright, I was really scared that there was going to be, like, an endless pit there. Team Iron Man, right? Yeah, that should have slightly less potential than Tron Uprising. I haven't seen Tron Uprising, but believe it or not, the Iron Man Adventures, whatever it was, the Adventures of Iron Man, I can't remember. It was the one to where it was an ugly CGI. Genuinely a very good show. I like, was pretty deep into it at one point. Like, I didn't watch it while it was airing. It was, like, back in, like, 2022, I think I watched it. And I was just, like... I heard it was decent. I checked it out. I know the theme song's a banger. That's just a trick is all? Oh, come on, really? Diabolical launch there. But it's a genuinely great show. I should really pick it back up. I remember enjoying it quite a lot. The theme song, if you haven't heard the theme song, is like an all-timer. Even if you don't care for the animation style, which I don't blame you, it's I don't know what TV shows were TV networks were thinking back then, making all these animated shows with this ugly CGI style. Other than it was probably cheaper, and that's all it ever comes down to, really. But genuinely, it was a good show, very well written. Theme song was a banger as well. I miss when cartoons had theme songs. But enough that I should have continued. Wait. Continued on longer than it was. Yeah, I don't know if it ends on a cliffhanger or not, but a lot of shows during that era did have a habit of doing that. X-Men, or sorry, it was, I believe it was, that was stupid, why did I do that? I believe it was called Wolverine and the X-Men. It wasn't CGI, but it was I believe a Nickelodeon original gosh dang, I cannot talk. It was a Nickelodeon original X-Men show, and it was really good, and it left off on a really lame cliffhanger that is like, it's so disappointing to see it never get continued. Granted, it's not out of the question that it could happen one day, maybe. Maybe if it gets a big enough following. It is on Disney. It is on Disney's streaming site. Oh my, please. That was wasteful as well, but I felt the need to do that. Hold on. If I could just shoot up, this game would be dramatically easier. Oh. There you go. 3-shot him. I'm trying to think. One thing a lot of people do not expect. Like, Transformers Prime. I'm not a Transformers guy. Just don't care about the franchise, really, at all. And then, I know Transformers Prime, the show, I think is 2012, or that's maybe when it ended. But it was a CGI animated show as well. Genuinely, probably one of the few shows that I would ever rate a 10 out of 10. Like, there's some of my favorite shows ever. I don't rate 10 out of 10s, and that show was a 10 out of 10. Like, there was literally only one bad episode throughout the entire season, or series. Granted, the movie wasn't my favorite. The finale to the series, which was a movie, it wasn't my favorite, but it was still very good. And the video game was decent. It was it was a movie tie-in game, so it was considered like a lost episode of sorts. Not amazing, but pretty decent game. But the reason I bring it up, wait, this welcoming party wasn't put here just for my benefit. Looks like I've stumbled across somebody's secret robot army hidden in these woods. Of course, where else would you hide your secret robot army? An operation of this scale is way out of Morgan's league. He must have been mixed up with something much bigger than I originally thought. I don't know who Morgan is. But the reason I brought up Transformers Prime is because the animation, the animation, it is such a turnoff. Like, it's genuinely just so dull and dry, and it's just okay, let me rephrase that. The animation is pretty decent for what it is, but it's held back by the limitations of its time, the technology of its time, and a budget that should have been dramatically larger. Because I'm pretty sure, if you guys remember the channel The Hub, it was all I remember it having was Dan versus My Little Pony and Transformers Prime, and I think it had Strawberry Shortcake as well. Those are like, oh, and there was a show called like Puppy Pound or Pound Puppies or something like that. But that's like all they had on the channel. But they had this one episode, or they had this little thing to where they would have crossover, or not crossovers. They would have this thing to where viewers could send in their questions, and then the voice actor of these characters would read them and answer their questions. So you could ask Megatron questions and he would answer them, and there's like people would ask him like what his favorite ice cream flavor is and stupid stuff like that. It was so dumb, but like it was definitely of its time, you know, and that was kind of it gave it its own little charm. Come on, Iron Man with the headshots. Do you not have a single missile in your arsenal? Man, now that I think about it, there was a lot more of those ugly CGI animated shows than I realized. There was Iron Man, Tron, I think there was one called Get Ed. That may have been earlier than that era. But Transformers Prime, Planet Sheen, good lord, that show was ugly. Granted, that was more reminiscent of Jimmy Neutron. I kind of could argue that show was a little ugly too. Like, even for its time, I think it was a little ugly. But I think that was kind of the point to an extent. Like, shows were kind of intentionally ugly to an extent. Correct me if I'm wrong, people who know better. It drives me nuts. I understand why it happens, but it drives me nuts when animations sync up like that. Dude, seriously, not a single one of these blasters can shoot through more than one guy at a time? There we go. That would have been helpful a few seconds earlier. There we go. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Can I? No, that's not in the cards. What were some other... I know there was more. There was other... Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, how am I supposed to... I didn't see that. This looks like it's... Oh, gosh dang it. Okay. No, there's no way they're not going to let me get up there, right? Like, they're not going to tease me like that. There we go. Yep. What you got hiding up here, guys? Oh, a collectible. I don't know what it was, but it's a collectible. I'll take it. I shouldn't have done that. I do like how every time he lands, leaves puff up. That's like an unnecessary little addition. Oh my gosh. Dude, please. Come on. I was saying earlier how I think this game gives you too much health. I retract that statement. I think it's just the right amount of health, but it's still really... Holy crap, man. Some of these... Are you kidding me? Some of them do way too much damage. Oh, it sent me a good chunk back, too. What was that item I got? Was it a life? I think it was a life. That's not even a cool collectible. They just gave me more life. Oh, you know what? I just realized, because this is a shorter game, it's more than likely gonna treat it like a shorter game. So I'm probably gonna have to, like, if I run out of lives, I'm dead. Like, this, it's not one of those games that's gonna be nice about it. I can't imagine this has save states or anything. Or whatever you want to call it. Oh, okay. There you go. Uh-huh, yep. Just eat all my plasma, please. Oh, crap. I'm watching through the 90s Spider-Man cartoon right now, and it's so funny to me. I'm watching through the Morbius, or I just finished up the Morbius arc, and it drives me crazy. I understand why, because it just of the time and all that, but they keep referring to blood as plasma, and it sounds so stupid to me when he, like, as a kid, you don't really notice it. You're like, whatever. But no, growing now, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is, it drives me crazy every time they're trying to say blood or plasma. I learned recently, like, a lot of people used to say that the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, they were not allowed to throw punches or anything like that due to network intervention and all that, saying that they could not do it because they didn't want parents getting mad that kids are mimicking violence and all that. But apparently, again, someone correct me if I'm wrong on this, but it was proven that one of the showrunners was like, actually, we were never told that. We just didn't want it to happen, so to play it safe, we made it to where Spider-Man, or it was very rare anyone ever threw a punch or something like that. They were just covering their butts just for the sake of doing it. Which kinda sucks that they were self-censoring in that manner. And I'm like, man, you guys could have had a way better show. Like, I've talked about this a couple times now, but I was watching the cartoon Gargoyles last year. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank God. The lives respawn, so I can just keep loading back up if I die for some stupid reason. But the cartoon Gargoyles, they're constantly, like, insinuating all this violence happens. Like, they straight up have a scene to where someone gets shot in one of the early seasons, and there's blood. Like, it's to teach a lesson about gun safety and all that. But then, nonetheless, it's incredibly goofy. They never throw punches. Like, every time there's a fight scene going on, you just see the same characters picking them up and throwing them, or, like, they'll do a slash, but it'll, like, do it from the perspective of the bad guy, so you don't see the slash happen to him. And I hate when cartoons do that. It's so... It feels so dumb. Alright, doing a lot better this time. Feels like it's treating its audience like they're too stupid to figure out what's happening. I'm like, I guarantee you, they know a punch is occurring here. Just because you don't show it, don't mean it ain't happening. Like, they understand the insinuation. Like, one of my favorite things is when the Ninja Turtles, they did the 2012 Ninja Turtle series. To get away with the Ninja Turtles able to use their weapons and stuff, they would fight the Utron, right? And they would have humanoid bodies, but they would have, they would be robots, of course, just with human skin. or it would look like human skin, but Leonardo would be able to cut them in half, and like oil would spray everywhere, which is very, oh wow, 2 checkpoints in one stage. This is a long stage. So to insinuate blood or whatever, right? And it was like, that's so funny to me. Like, they were like, oh, we want the Ninja Turtles to use weapons, but we obviously can't have them cut a human in half. That would be traumatizing for someone on Nickelodeon. Hold on. Go. Very nice. So their way around it was just make it robots and make them ooze oil. That's clearly, like, they would have scenes to where, like, they would kill someone in, like, very... or they would kill a robot very intentionally, and they would, like, slice it, and then it would cut the scene, or it would change the shot, and oil would splatter across the wall or something like that. Like, it's a, you know, blood being splattered up against the wall. And it's like, honestly, it's kind of, it's pretty sick that they do stuff like that. It's like, it's still tame enough for a kid, but it's not traumatizing or anything. And then it'd be kind of weird if it was on Nickelodeon. Firearms and fantasy creatures don't go hand in hand. Power World will teach you that. Nah. I highly disagree. Power World is a perfect example of how they handle that perfectly. I love it when, what's his name? Grisbolt has the giant mini Gatling gun. I'm drinking some water, hold on. I was sitting there waiting to see if Iron Man had like an idle animation or something like that. Alright, so I was going the right way. I thought it was like, oh, maybe I'm taking something more interesting. But honestly, that's like one of my favorite things. I'm surprised that's not a more commonly explored genre, you know? Like medieval, but with some mixture of modern tech or something like that. Like, I don't know, it seems... There's a zombie game that is coming out. I wish I could remember the name of it. Pretty sure it's an indie game, not 100% certain. But it's to where you're like you're just... excuse me. You're just some dudes coming back in time during a medieval zombie apocalypse, and you're just driving your truck through... maybe there's no zombie apocalypse. I just know it's during a medieval time. You're driving your truck through a horde of knights, and I'm pretty sure there are zombies, but again, not 100%. Anyways, it's a bunch of knights going to war, and you're just driving your pickup truck through them all, and it's so funny. Like, I wish more games, or just media as a whole, would explore that idea more, bringing modern tech into environments like that. Like, it's not like the most creative idea in the world, but it can be done well if you just take the time to do it. Wait. I think the title of that game has King or Conquer in the title. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it was... oh, whoa. That threw me off for a second. It looked like the game was tilting. That was just my head being lopsided. But yeah, it's been shown off at a couple game awards, I believe. I don't know if it ever came out. Gosh dang it. Cheap shot. Alrighty, I gotta start using my supers more often. I'm exploring more for the sake of finding lives and stuff, just in case boss fights are a nightmare or something. I really hope to see more platforming come up, because I feel like the movement's too good for them to not use it on it more platforming, more complicated platforming. Bro, what? I thought I killed you. Oh, hello. May I spoke too soon. Is that the Silver Surfer? Nope, I don't know who it is, but I don't like it. Oh, I may have wasted that prematurely. I thought that was... oh, did he just... oh, he just out... okay. Blizzard, the cowardly villain, has fled now that I've destroyed his forest army. He must know the location of the data. Time to ask him some tough questions. What is this dialogue, man? I know you're working in a limited frame here, but it's so bad. Ooh, alright. Are we in like a frozen forest now? Oh no, I hate this already. And the jump height is too short, so I have to... oh my gosh. What is the point of giving me an ability like that if I can't shoot through more than one of them at a time? That's really annoying. There you go. Woo. Okay, hold on. Am I gonna be able to... Oh, never mind. Yeah, duh. I was overcomplicating that a lot. No. Alright. Hoping for a little bit of a boost, or... By the way, is my audio okay? I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet, or... I do like this stage a lot more, solely for the fact that I can see better. Like, my character contrasts against the environment dramatically more, so I'm not losing myself. Okay, guys, hold on. Why'd that kill two of them that time? You sound like a streamer should sound. Okay, I'll take that as good then. I need to upgrade mics. I was going through some old VODs the other day, and I was like, holy crap, how did people watch me? My audio was horrible. Oh my gosh. I'm getting too comfortable. They were cutting it close on me. There you go. Just pop, pop. Shoot him in the head, then shoot him in the knees. Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on, guys. There you go. Whew, that did not heal me as much as I hoped it would. Mic... Wait, the mic you have now is good. It's not bad, it's just not as good as I'd like it to be. Especially when I'm doing recording sessions. Like, with streaming, I think it's more than suitable. But when I'm recording, it does not sound great. I need some health ASAP. I'm cutting it. Close. Oh, what? Come on. It keeps wanting to fill that up, but not my health. Give me some health, man. Ow. There we go. Alright, no we don't. Checkpoint. Ow. That was stupid. I am one shot. Oh, holy crap. He launched me. That was gross. Alright, well, I mean, I'm right here, so I might as well. Uh-oh. Alright, I really do not like these little turds. I gotta find another... What is this way? Oh my god, are you kidding me? If I just went that way, I would have been perfectly fine. And they really love to cheap shot ya. Uh-huh. Come on. Woo! Nope. Nope. No. Oh, scary close. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're in sync down there. They're gonna start playing boy band music at any moment. You know, one of these days that joke's gonna get old. It's not today, but one of these days. Oh crap, hello. What was the point of me going down there? It didn't do it. It just led me backwards. All I did was take damage. Okay, I see. Woo! Ooh, the dodge was kind of crazy on that one. There we go. I'm surprised they don't have like a hover option or like give me something to... Oh gosh, birds are hawking out here. I didn't even see ammo leave his gun. What was that? Alright, I do not appreciate this, guys. That was super wasteful. Crap. Ooh. Ooh, oh my gosh. I am focusing right now, sorry. That's why it went quiet. I do not want to die again to some bullcrappery. Why is no one healing me? How have I not gotten any health yet? Okay, alright. We're going this way. No, no, you're not gonna cheap shot me. Woo! Oh! Crap. Alright. So, because I'm playing on original hardware, I had to mod this really, really well. But I got save states working, so just in case I need to. I'm not going to use it for any cheat bull crap, at least as of right now. I'm just going to be using it to progress. If I lose all my health, I don't want to start from stage 1, you know? Though these checkpoints are not as generous as I expected them to be. Okay, alright. I gotta remember that I can use the shoulder as a bashing mechanic. Like, it's not strictly just movement-based. Honestly, I don't know if you guys know this. This game is incredibly pricey as of right now. As of this streaming, this game is like, I think upward like $200 to own, which is insane. I think it's because it became a bit of a hidden gem, and obviously because of the MCU, anything Marvel related has just gone up dramatically in pricing. When it comes to like nicher stuff out. Oh wait, can I dodge? Oh, I thought I could dodge diagonally for a second. That would have been really helpful. But anything outside of the pre-MCU era, like it's more expensive now because, like, one, people are nostalgic for it, and two, it's, you know, it's of that. Uh-oh. Oh, I hate that they just sit there. That's way worse than just a bullet. Because then it just inconveniences you, and you have to sit there and wait. Oh, hello. Uh-huh. Alright, did not appreciate that cheap shot. Oh, mm-hmm, alright. Sure love that. So they got... Oh no, I can do that without doing a dodge shot. Nope. I keep going to a dodge. It's not really a dodge, it's... I don't know what you... Man, how am I supposed to get that, actually? Like, oh. There you go. I don't know why the American Eagle is so prominent on this stage. I was half expecting to have... Oh, okay. Well, the French were here earlier, apparently. Oh, I'm gonna do the thing real quick. If you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor. Make sure to leave a like and comment. You can leave a nice or a mean comment. I don't care. Either way, it helps the algorithm. Call me a stinky doo-doo head for all I care. You know, do that either way. Share it with a friend if they like the MCU or Marvel or Iron Man or cartoons or, you know, anything along those lines. Or they like albino broccolis for VTubers for some weirdly specific reason. Nonetheless, do me the favor. You know, helps the channel grow, brings more people in, etc., etc. What? Seriously, what is that? Like, what is it supposed to be? It's like just an energy burst. Okay, hold on. Hold on, guys. You gotta... Oh, hold on. New enemy type. Well, don't matter. He's dead. Hey. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, the way that I read chat, it said, "Oh, are you still watching?" You know how it does that stupid timer crap? I don't know why it does that. Doesn't do it on YouTube videos, but it does it on live streams. Okay, pal. I get some health. Thank you. I would have preferred it before I got hit, though. There we go. That was a pretty nasty combo I just pulled off. Oh, heck yeah. Glad I caught that. Don't know what these are. But, I mean, that answers that about the collectibles. I forgot there were some. Headshot, knee shot, headshot. Oh, crap. Hold on now. Here we go. That was crazy, actually. That one must have hurt. If not them, their pride. There we go. Oh, the invincibility. I need it more often. Or I just need our freaking reload rate to be better. It's so... Or our fire rate, sorry. It's so bad. Like, it takes way too long to recharge. For how many enemies they throw my way, they gotta up the recharge rate or something. Just look at that. I can blast through them, no effort. Well, you know, that's probably why. It's just a quick 1-2. Just pop, pop. Hold on. Let me charge up, buddy. Hold your horses. I don't know what Frank Castle's doing here, but he needs to go back underground. What the crap hit me? Oh, good lord. I haven't save stated. Oh, goodness. Okay. Very scared for a second. Uh-huh. Oh, this game is mean. See, I knew this was gonna be a problem with 2D. It being a 2D platformer. That's just how it goes for me typically. So far we have not used this save state, so we're okay. It's just a matter of gotta prepare. I gotta use this more cautiously. Like I'm just charging through. I don't gotta do all this. I'm using that to its fullest extent, you know. I gotta remember, I do not, like, there doesn't seem to be a benefit to me killing these guys outside of just protecting myself, so I really do not need to bother with taking them all down. I wish it gave me, like, a high score thing or something, so I could at least pretend to care about killing these guys, but since it's just out of self-defense, I'm just trying, what the heck? I didn't get my, man, what? Oh my god, the freaking launch of that. This is just a matter of self-defense, so I don't gotta end any lives if they're not in my way. Which, that doesn't seem very characteristic of Iron Man. Iron Man's a life-taker if he comes to be. Ow. Hold on, guys. We're back where we started. Any health down here, perchance? Nope, I really thought there could have been like a health orb or something. And we're just gonna womp. Any health down here? No. Yes. Thank you. Would have preferred a little more, but beggars cannot be choosers. What the crap? Yes, there we go. See, the thing is, you can't just run through it because you do want to explore a little bit just for the sake of hopefully finding stuff like that. I don't know if it's more than one collectible per stage or not. I would imagine it probably is. I don't think there's that many stages in this game. Thank you. Oh! There's the Blizzard. The goofy name. Frozone was already taken, I presume. Okay, wrong button. Gosh dang it. Really? I didn't even get the guy who was right behind him because he was off screen? That was stupid. Thank you. Okay. You're literally just a bulky dude in gray, so I presume you are some kind of Punisher knockoff. There you are. Alright, there we go. The French will never win as long as Iron Man's on the trail. Alright, the Tin Man. Always trying to spoil my fun. Well, you may have discovered our gathering army, but... God, I can't read this. But that is merely the tip of the iceberg. With the data we uploaded from your armor, we will be able to build another army, which even you will be powerless to stop. Well, I'm here to make sure things don't get that far. I've defeated you before, Blizzard, and I will do it again. Is this like the main villain? Because the Blizzard being... Okay, never mind. There's no way the Blizzard is like the main villain. Woo! Where'd he go? Alright, he's a little weaker than I expected him to be. I'm just kind of having to pop him every now and again, and he's just kind of tanking it. Oh, what's this? Okay, never mind. Oh crap! All right, so I was. Oh no! What? He can heal? Ah, balls. Okay, so. Oh goodness, this is not going to end well for me. I do like how they implement the shoulder tackle though, as like an actual mechanic to take him down. No, you don't. You're not getting a full heal if I have anything to say about it. Uh-oh. You know, you could have just stayed up there. It would have taken me a second to get back. You could have gotten some healing in. You're too dumb. No, okay. Hold on, hold on. There you go. Hold on. Alright, give me a second to charge up. I don't know if that did more damage or... Wait, are you recharging again? What kind of crap is that? Oh gosh, I thought he was gonna go... Yep, that's what I was expecting him to do. Please, please, stop that. He's weaving and wobbing. There we go. I'm having to be careful so I don't... Oh, alright, well... I guess it don't matter if I kill the thing he's in. Just make him blow up inside. It's kind of dark, actually. Why shoot his head in when you can just make his whole body explode? Can't tell if the pixel art looks cheap or good. It looks like you led me right to the back door, Blizzard. Time to find the mastermind behind this and ensure the stolen data is never used. Oh, already? I vow to stay out of the weapon building. Okay, so we're past that building business, and I'll never allow someone else to build them with my technology. So let me continue to upgrade and make more technology that could be very possible to steal in the future. Are there only 7 stages? Alright. There probably is more. Oh gosh, alright. Whew! Oh, I thought I jumped it. Oh, jeez, this is not gonna go well. I feel like if I shoot these guys, and they blow up near them, oh gosh. Whenever they shoot anything green at me, these they're gonna have such an advantage over me. I can barely see that green on this dark green. Playing this on a Game Boy would have been impossible for me, by the way. Another reason why emulation is so important. Accessibility purposes, good lord. I thought I killed him. How'd he... I want that Iron Man help. Hold on. Turn on your Roomba, Iron Man. We're moving backwards. Nah. I guess that was it. I can't tell if this makes me faster or slower. Probably slower. There you go. There's gotta be a way. Okay. The dirty shot like that. Thank you. Iron Man. Tony. Oh. Alright, hold on now. Can't be sending me all the way back like that. Since I can just... Oh, crap. Alright, well... It's literally just a single life, which I just realized I'm down to 0, so that single life is actually really important. Never mind. I was gonna say it's not worth all this, but it definitely is. What? Gosh dang it. I accidentally double jumped. Ooh, one of the benefits to your reload rate, or your recharge, I don't know what to call it, my rate of fire being better. Hold on now. Okay, really? I thought I'd have, like, iframes or something while dodging. How do I get there? I need a way to get there, dang it. I thought it was onto something. Alright, well, that's not it. And... There's probably like 15 stages is my guess. That seems like the amount that a game like this would have. Oh, he's a bulky dude. I feel like if I go down there, I'm gonna regret it, but I really need that Iron Man health. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. The benefits of not having to blast my gun every 5 seconds. I can actually defend myself when it comes to bulkier fellas. Oh, okay, well. Alrighty, hold on. Dang. There's no way I'm gonna get that 1-up at this rate. I'm like way past it. Checkpoint. Checkpoint means absolutely jack squat though. Looking it up, supposedly... Oh, there's only 8? Okay. I was really thinking there'd be more. I'm okay with that. By the way, Iron Man was talking. It was like, time to take down this guy who's stealing my item, or my data. I was like, oh, seems a little early to be saying that. Are we that ahead of schedule? I actually don't know how long I've been live, but I feel like it hasn't been that long. Son of a gun. Oh my god. Okay, this is the worst right now. Hold on. Why am I just not able to jump during certain segments? There we go. You gotta play it to your advantage a little bit. What the heck? Why'd I take damage? Can you stop that with the cheap shots? Thank you, health. That's all I needed. I need more of it, actually. Beggars can indeed be choosers. I just want to point that out. That is indeed something you can be. People say you can't. You absolutely can. Especially if you try hard enough. Don't give me a challenge. Oh my gosh. I can definitely live up to. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, more health. Oh, okay. I gotta explore more. It keeps paying off when I actually explore. Bro, I don't understand why I keep missing basic jumps, though. Stop that, it's so annoying. There we go, invincibility frames, let's go. Oh, hold on. Don't do this to me. Don't give me invincibility and then lock me in a hole. How lame is that? Thank you. Yeah, what's up, Rocket? Yeah, honestly, dude, this is a pretty solid game. It's like a Mega Man X clone. Not as good as Mega Man X. It's pretty repetitive in the sense of like what it has to offer, but all things considered, it's pretty good. Headshot. Like I love the controls. If they were more experimental with the stage design and like did more with the platforming, this like the movement alone makes it a blast. I feel like they literally just like stole a ROM hack of Mega Man X, removed it of some of its abilities. It drives me crazy though, because they're like, you know what, Iron Man, the guy literally designed with all this tech in mind. Like his whole thing is upgrading tech and just having all these abilities due to his technology. We're literally just gonna give him basically 4 abilities and then that's it, and give him no means of upgrading or finding new skills. Granted, apparently it's only an 8-stage game and we're on stage 7, so I guess within that time frame they can't really give him too many abilities, but I feel like a missile or 2 wouldn't have hurt. The music's also pretty dookie. Very mediocre to outright bad. Walking animation looks funny. Yeah, I did not even register for me until you said that, but now that you say that, oh crap, son of a gun. It absolutely does look goofy. Like, why is Iron Man running like Fred Flintstone right now? Or, I don't know why I said Fred Flintstone. Yeah, I feel like that's the way Fred Flintstone would probably run. It isn't, because the way he runs is like running in the... Never mind. Everyone knows how he runs. But it kind of looks like a Hanna-Barbera character running. Come on. That's what I needed. Never mind, I literally was full. I went through that adventure for no reason. That's fine. Woo! Ooh, let that explode. Alright, did not appreciate that. It reminds me of the Oscar running from the Proud Family. That's such a specific reference, but there we go. You know. Okay, it's 8 stages in. I need a 1-up. Give me a 1-up, please. Hold on. I'm using my high-tech technology of my modding capabilities to save state. Okay. Holy crap. Holy crap, I just got here. What was that? What load of bull was that? There was like, how many enemies can we slam into one little section? Woo! Oh, that was diabolical. Not in a fun kind of diabolical. That was just mean. They're like, hey, he's probably on his last life at this point. Just fill it to the brim with enemies in that one hallway. That should be a fair fight, right? There we go. Health. Ooh. I can't get that image out of my head now of how he runs. That's literally Oscar from the Proud Family. That's so funny. Oh, hold the phone. There we go. Not ideal, but effective. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone again, please. Jeez. Iron Man bullet hell. Honestly, that is such an obvious genre. I will forever keep talking about this, because until it starts happening, I'm gonna keep yapping about it, drives me up the wall how we like there's so many IPs that could just do so good with so many little smaller genres. Like imagine if we got an actual bullet hell with Iron Man. How cool that would be. It doesn't have to be no AAA budget or anything like that. Give us a bullet hell of an arcade game, an Iron Man arcade game bullet hell shooter. Granted, we do get these occasional little smaller projects. I noticed when that happens, it's very specifically with VR. That is like the new like oh look, why is my face there? When developers are given the ability to make little AA projects and stuff like that, it's specifically with VR in mind, and it's because studios aren't willing to like plug huge amounts of cash into VR yet because it's still kind of in its baby phases. I would disagree with that, but like to the investors' standpoint, that's where it's at. And it's gonna stay like that until they start dumping money into it, but that's a different conversation. Anyways, I've noticed that like Marvel has put out like actually like 6 or 7 different VR games nowadays. They've done 2 Spider-Man games. There was one I forget the name of, but it was like to where you could play as a bunch of Marvel heroes like Hulk and Spider-Man and Wolverine and Black Widow. It was like a MMO like kind. No, it wasn't an MMO. It was Left 4 Dead like almost. I don't know how to describe it. I've seen gameplay of it like twice ever. Deadpool, Iron Man VR. There's been quite a few VR Marvel games now that I say that, and that kind of holds my point even further about how that's how they experiment nowadays is with VR. But even when they quote unquote experiment with VR now, it's like something that VR developers have done for like over a decade now. And then they're like, look how innovative and creative we are. And then it's something that like every VR indie dev has been doing for over a decade. I had a thought today that big name franchise should reach out to indie developers for smaller. See, that's the thing, that they are starting to do that. But the thing is, they're claiming that their games are indie developed now, which is not true. Like outwardly, son of a gun, he does the Family Guy death, the frick. I'm glad I save stated. That is such a load of crap. I want to see what happens when you like. Thanks. Keep shooting his corpse, I guess. So how does it punish me? Like, because I love how sound on is just on the main menu. Does it just... Okay, so I don't even have to use my save state. That's good. It just puts me back here. But, so, I don't remember who it was exactly, but, I believe it was Ubisoft. They paid someone, one of the indie devs, to make a Prince of Persia roguelike game. And they were like, hey, look at this new indie game that's coming out. And it's like, it's made by an indie developer that you guys paid, but by default, that is not an indie game anymore. Just by definition, because they're no longer independently funded. And I know that it's what defines an indie game is muddy water because AAA developers are making it muddier. Like some people could argue that Devolver, I think it's Devolver Studios, I don't remember their official name, but Aggro Crab and Devolver are no longer indie because they're so freaking huge. I would say they're still indie, but they are kind of towing the line. But a game like Dave the Diver is not an indie game because it was fully funded by a AAA studio. Like I wish I could remember which one. I think it was Konami, but I don't want to say because I'm not certain. But they were fully funded. But, like they were not made by an indie team or anything like that. But it's just stupid because the water's been muddied so much by AAA devs claiming something that isn't the case. Hold on, I'm just gonna... Oh, balls. Okay, hold on. If I can do this, this would be ideal. Skadoosh. Thank you. Wouldn't they fit in as AA devs? See, that's what I would think. To be honest, I'm not entirely certain how you would oh wait, do you mean Devolver? Yeah, I would think that would be the best way to categorize Devolver is AA. But I think they're more publishers in the sense of like, hey, an indie developer is making games, or sorry, they're more AA devs who also fund indie games occasionally, like really small indie games. Like they won't like publish, or they won't fund the making of the game, but they'll publish. Geez, I cannot talk. They will fund the the promotion of the game. Ooh, that was a waste. So I think that's a better way to categorize Devolver specifically. Aggro Crab, I think, may be the same. But, like, sometimes you can't just outright categorize just because they make $1 bajillion doesn't inherently no longer make them indie. Because, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not super familiar. But the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, he still makes the games himself. So obviously not games like Security Breach or anything like that, but he still makes them Into the Pit, I believe. He made that by himself, right? So that's an indie game. That's not like a AAA studio or anything. I don't know if that's true. That's just me making an assumption. I was gonna say the creator who made Vampire Survivors. He made that game fully by himself, I believe. And that was definitely just an indie game. Just because he made $1 billion off of it doesn't make him no longer a indie dev, because he's making it by himself. Even if he's fully funded by himself, because, you know, his game made it so much money. The developer who made Lethal Company, same idea. Dude made $1 billion, or made like millions of dollars in a small time frame. He's still an indie dev by definition, though. I don't think he has a studio or anything. Same with a lot of those friend slop games. Ooh, look at that dodge. I think if this game had more enemy variety, this would be a lot better. See, if this game came out today, it would be probably like, not Iron Man specifically, but let's say it was like original IP, but played the exact same way, had different graphics and all that. Son of a gun, stop. I think this game would be well received. Please, jeez, it's such a tight little spot. This game would probably be well received as a pretty decent indie game. Oh my gosh. I feel like a lot of GBA games were like that, though. Okay. Gotten way too close, and the comfortability. Ooh, checkpoint. Again, checkpoints mean nothing. Pretty sure Into the Pit was a collaboration with Scott Games. Oh, wait. Who is Mega Cat Games? I don't recognize that one. I didn't know Scott did that, though. That's interesting. I know the developer of Undertale. He has a team now, but he made that first game completely by himself, right? Alright, I'm getting way too comfortable, and I'm yapping too much. So now it's playing it risky with the health right now. You think he'd be able to crouch? I know he's a bulky dude, but, like, he's no different than a basic enemy if all he is just more shots. But he has the exact same attack patterns. He's just a bulkier base enemy. What a dirty way to hide that, dang. I think this game would be dramatically better. Crap, that was a waste. If it could just zoom the camera out a little bit, man. This game's biggest flaw. Oh, crap. I forgot I can shoulder. I can shoulder check people. I gotta remember that. That's such an important part of his moveset. Oop. Really? Come on, Warhammer. Take it down a notch. Come on. Megavet made Angry Video Game Nerds was a really solid game. Sorry, the first two. I never played the 8-bit Angry Video Game Nerd game. It looks fun. But I don't want to buy it until I beat the first two Angry Video Game Nerd games. Because they're already stupid hard, you know? Are there cheat codes to where you can get, like, just more lives? The fact that we're on the final stage and they're like, nah, you're not getting a single extra life from us. You gotta tank this crap. Oh gosh, they're all gonna come swarming. Nope, nope, nope. No, you don't. It's like it puts it in a daze when I... Oh my gosh. Really? Ah, okay. What? Why can it do that? Why is it allowed to do that? That was stupid. There we go. I gotta keep reminding myself, I can just ignore them. Like, I do not have to kill everything in sight. You can literally just run past it all. Okay, thank goodness they got him. Ooh! There you go. Excuse me. Oh my god. Please, please, stop with your cheap bullcrap shots. There you go. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Work with me a little bit. Let me weasel my way by. Oh boy. Oh, I can shoulder check those. Can I get some one-ups, please? Is that too much to ask around here? Why can't I not jump down? Whew. Hold on. No, can't do that. You see? Because I'm below you. Oh, those are some... If I could just shoot upwards, these enemies would suck dramatically less. Okay, hold on now. I had so much health just a second ago. I think we're in a different area. I don't think I've been here before. Never mind, I have. Woo, woo. Okay, where did that shot come from? I didn't even see it. Please don't shoot down here. If you can't, I can't talk. If I can't see you, you can't. Oh gosh, dang it! If you ain't moving at all the moves, ain't playing all the games. Wait. So for some, I don't know if I've told y'all this. For some stupid reason, because my second monitor died, I have to read chat off of my iPad now. But because some idiot, whoever designed this stupid chat system, made it to where there's a heart over chat, like it's a little emote heart, instead of putting it in the chat box or whatever, I have to, half the chat messages are covered up by this stupid heart emote, so I can't read part of messages. Using all the moves you need. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. I don't want to have to save scum. I may have to save scum because it's getting annoying. But I was getting careless that stage too. Nope, nope, nope. It's 3 shots to take those guys out. I just gotta be smart about it, is all. Alrighty, cool. Right out the gate. Okay. Oh my gosh, please, stop. The ice stages were the best solely for the factor of I could see myself best in those stages. Like he contrasted with the environment well enough to where it was not a... I wasn't losing myself in any manner of those stages. Son of a gun. Here, the stages are a little... I wish they darkened the background a little more. This is more like an insignificant complaint, but it is a complaint I will acknowledge nonetheless. Oh my gosh. How would you fit through that? Shoulder check. It's dead. It's all that matters. Remember again, did you end getting smart glasses or not? Because I think surely someone would have made a Twitch thing for those. Unfortunately, no, I have not. I prioritized something else because the smart glasses I want to get to help me see they just released, and the studio that was making them, or I say the studio, the people who are making them, I do not have enough trustworthy information about them yet because they're so small, and their first piece they released was pretty mediocre. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait for them to kind of release something a bit higher quality, I can't talk. Wait for them to release their new pair of glasses because their first pair were not well received at all. I was like, all right, that's going to be my way to determine if I want to get them or not, because they're open source. They're supposed to be really solid. Everyone praises them so far who've gotten a hold of them, but their first pair of their first pair of glasses were really bad. Like they looked awful. They were not very good in the sense of oh my gosh, really? Thank you. They just didn't do what they promised, and what they were promising with these new pair of glasses it was too good to be true kind of deal. And because their background was kind of sketchy with so little information, but oh my god, are you kidding me? Exact same place. Because their background was kind of sketchy, I was like, I'm gonna hold out, see what people have to say, and then I'm going to pick them up then. Because like at first I was like, I'm just gonna break down, buy some meta glasses. But as soon as I was just about to break down, like literally not even the day, maybe even an hour before I was gonna break down and do it, I looked up on YouTube just one last time to check some more information, just to get as updated as possible, see if any new information has come out about them, get as much, see some more reviews, because you know how corrupted the tech industry is, especially on YouTube, because people get paid. They're like, go to my bio or go to my description and you can buy off this and make money off of it kind of deal. So you can never trust everyone who's saying what they're promoting or what they're reviewing. It's hard to be fully trusting of what they're saying on there. So that was a smooth dodge. So because of that, I went to look, and then it was literally the announcement. They're like, hey, Meta, it just sneakily put in a subscription service to where you can't have the full features of the glasses anymore. And I'm like, well, crap. The whole reason I needed these glasses was so I could see stuff, so I could ask the glasses, hey, I can't see what I'm looking at. Tell me what I'm looking at kind of deal. But then they started putting a subscription fee on that, and I'm not paying $20 a month to use the like $400 glasses I already bought, like that's genuinely insane. I hate that they can even do that. Like the fact that you can put a subscription model on a piece of hardware that somebody has already bought when you were giving unlimited access earlier to, I feel like should be some kind of illegal, because that's insane that they can just do that. Like, imagine having preconceived notions like, oh, I bought this, I have full access to everything on there, no problem, and then a couple months later, hey, we decided to put a paywall behind all these features you've had access to, and we gave no prior warning to it. Sucks to suck. Anyways, pay us $20 or your $400 is down the drain. So I'm waiting for the indie studio to get back, or not, I say get back to me like I was in contact with them, but to see what people are saying about that specifically before I decide to fork over so much money, And plus, I don't have as much money as I used to. I'm back in my broke boy era. It was a short period of time to where I had a chunk of cash, and that was very short-lived. Oop. Come on. Oh. Oh, okay. The bomb. Bomber man. Nope. We're not doing terrible. I just really wish my freaking reload rate would get better. I'm gonna just sit here. Since there's no timer or anything, I'm just gonna sit here and let it charge up a little bit. I misspoke. Whatever, I don't care enough. I'm killing everything. Never mind. For some reason, these walls are invincible, but you guys can see me. They call me the Invincible Iron Man. By the amount of times I've died, that is not a fact. Like, at all. Alright, I'm comfortable. Oh, no! Ooh, look at that dodge. Weave. Ow. I hate this. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I really wish I could just weasel out of that. These checkpoints mean literally nothing to me. Thank you. Okay. Really? Really? Come on. I gotta start shoulder checking them. Why is that such an effective mean? I have not been using this to its full advantage, apparently. Oh my gosh, please. Holy crap, how do you freaking no-scope me from that distance with a grenade launcher? Shoulder check. There you go. There you go. Really? Why did that not kill you? You were right in its range. Oh my gosh, please. Stop. I still gotta worry about the boss, and I don't know what to expect from that. I just wanted to explore a little bit. I'm honestly surprised there's no retro achievements for this game. This seems like a perfect game that would have a... Like, it's Marvel alone, you'd think thered be some achievements attached to it. Some of the most nothing games I see have achievements connected to them. Why does this not? Oh, hold on, I want that. So, more than likely, based off of... Oh my god. How high it is? It's gotta be a falling down... Like, I have to be able to grab it falling. Dude, what the crap? Are you freaking kidding me? These shots are insane what they're pulling off. I can't get over the fact that he does the Peter Griffin death animation, though. That's wild. Okay. I gotta use my shoulder check more. That's all it comes down to. I'm not using it smartly. And if I just had... I know there's only 8 levels, but come on. You can give me a little more work here. I'm just seeing what happens if I just tank this bullcrap. Hate how some of these shots can be made. It's so bull. So far, so good, actually. It should have given me a reload rate on this thing. This thing is powerful once you learn to use it. Okay. I don't appreciate you guys at all. You suck. The stupid grenade launcher dudes. Alrighty. Like, the precision shots they are able to make is actually insane, though. Like, what is that about? Why are they allowed to do that? Uh-huh. Alright, we're maxed out on health. Thank you. Yep, I thought so. I say as if I haven't been here, like, 6 times now. Alrighty, hold your horses. Good lord. I was sitting there debating if I could cheese it or not. Why did that insta-kill him? What the heck? Sure, I guess. He was just like, I don't feel like bothering with it. I'm out. Nasty... Oh, bad phrasing. Woo! There you go. No, come on. Ooh. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, I do not appreciate your load of crap. There was some health back here, I saw it. I was getting careless. I know there's some health back here. Oh, no, maybe there wasn't. Oh, man, what was I thinking? Why did I think there was health back here? Risking it for nothing. Oh, son of a... He blended in with the background. I couldn't see him. Freaking kidding me. Alright, I was getting through pretty quickly, though, all things considered. I was blasting through that, so I think we can do that quicker. I think if I don't make it this time, I'm probably gonna save scum for the sake of my sanity. I gotta stop streaming 2D platformers, man. They are not meant for me. Holy crap, man. The amount of damage I took there was stupid. There you go. Oh my gosh. Grab it. Make sure he absolutely tanks the shots, and then you're shoot. I hate these stupid grenades so much. Okay, I wanted to test that theory. I wasn't sure if it shot through walls. Makes perfect sense that it does, I just wasn't certain. Uh-huh, come on. Stop sucking just for a minute. Let me just get through this. What the crap? I went to scratch my nose and accidentally hit the left trigger. Friggin' stupid. Alright. Come on, Oscar. I need you to get through this. Ooh. You know, well, no. Never mind. Oh, what? What kind of damage did it do there? I felt like I had way more health just a second ago. I want my money back. What a load of barnacles. Oh, that was weird. Alright. I'm not gonna count that one because that was too short. See, the thing is, when I'm impatient and I just start blasting through these, sometimes it works out fantastically and I just absolutely swamp the game to where it's not even a challenge. And then other times I'm like, 90% of the time, especially when I'm streaming, that's when it really starts to show through. I just get my butt handed to me. Why is the stupid elevator not coming down? Can never tell when I'm taking damage or when they're taking damage. There you go. Oh, okay. Dang. Nasty headshot on that one. Yeah, that's what you get for trying to shoot me through a wall. I'll do the same to you, but mine actually works. Ooh. Ooh. There you go. Crazy how effective this... Oh my gosh. There you go. I just gotta smash him into a wall and then it's game over for him. Ooh. It's about 5... I think it's 5 shoulder bashes to kill him. Roughly. Depending on how much damage I take here, I may save scum it right here. Just again, for sanity purposes. All right, hold your dang horses. It took too much damage for me to want to save scum. Jeez. I hate how I can't shoulder check those things. Come on. Nope. Really? I like how it just runs to the complete... Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I gotta make sure it what? I'm gonna do it. I can't. I'm done. Let's get through this. Die. Holy crap. I was kind of joking. I was planning to not do that, but no. After that load of crap. Man, really? Why do I keep getting shot there specifically? I'm trying to see if I can, like, weasel my way by. Oh my god. Like, they expect you to take damage there. Like, that is not an escapable attack. There we go. Oh, gosh. Whew. Alrighty. If I just move faster. No. There you go. Not ideal, but it's still more effective than what I was doing earlier. Dude, I hate that. It's so annoying. No! Stop it. Alright, come on. Ooh, oh, dang, look at that. Look at that air you can get. What a load of crap. Oh my god. Thank you. Again, I didn't want to save scum. Save scumming sucks. I don't think I've ever save scummed for a 3D game. I think it's only 2D ones. Ooh, 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 oh my gosh. Y'all were angry about something there. What? Oh my gosh, stop. I'm glad they don't run off cliffs or edges. They just come out full. Oh, everything. Oh my god. Stop. You know what? I think what I'll do is, just because I'm out of lives, I'm just gonna save scum on checkpoints. Yeah, I think that's the better way to do it. 'Cause at least it's reasonable save scumming. It's not just me. Yeah, we'll do that, I think. I like that. It's usually how I should do it. Sometimes I forget, or it's just too much bullcrap. There we go. Whoa, now. I don't think I was supposed to get up here. I'll take what I can get, though. Okay. Sometimes they really should not be able to get the damage they do on me. What? Oh, I thought I died. Alright. Please, just stop sucking for 5 seconds. Why do you gotta act like this? Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. The combos. It's always the combos. I gotta remember I have this. Like, I definitely did not need to use that there. I should have not done that, honestly. That was a poor decision. I want that. Oh, okay. Alright, see, that's what I'm talking about. Those cheap shots like that. They're so lame. Woo! What? The worst part is the double jump just doesn't want to jump sometimes. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, the orange orb would be super helpful right here. Yep, I knew it. And I gotta go all the way through that again for something that definitely was not worth it. Ooh, 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 okay. I almost did not react, intelligently. Come on. I see some health right there, so I'm gonna bother with it. There we go. Oh, that paid off. A rare moment to where me exploring actually paid off. I will gladly take that. And hopefully all these guys stay dead, so I should be more than good now, as long as I don't do anything stupid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That may have been stupid, I'm not entirely certain yet. To be determined. Oh, it wasn't stupid, heck yeah. Now we get a boss fight to where I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked. My arch nemesis, Crimson Dynamo. I should have guessed this was one of your schemes. You took your time, Iron Man, tell me about it. But I'm afraid you're too late. I have already made good use of the suit data I uploaded to these data mines. This stops here, Crimson Dynamo. I like how he says his name every time. You will not use my technology for destruction, like I have plenty of other times. You will not find me as easy to defeat as my lackey Blizzard. I have used the data to calibrate my armor so it now absorbs the energy from your repulsor weapons. Crap. If he's right, that'll make him nearly invincible. I need to think my way out of this one. He must have some weakness. Crap, I didn't get to read that bottom bar. I hope that wasn't like a Crimson Dynamo. Hold on, we're gonna save state it just to be safe. Oh, hello. Yep, can't shoot him. Alrighty. That didn't work either. Very cool. So, how do I defend myself? Do I have to have, like, 2 of these charged up? Is that the idea? Oh, crap. Can I, like, drop something on his head? Ooh! Ow. Can I shoulder check him? He's Hadoukening me. Okay, the one enemy I can actually... Oh, wait, he's damaged. Why is he damaged? Oh, I see. He's running out of health. Alright, so don't shoot him. That literally gives him chances to heal. Ow. Oh, well. Rude. Ooh. Okay, I didn't realize we were at the end already. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I couldn't escape that. Please. Can you stop? I said please. Oh my god. Are you... Okay, I was wondering, like, what's taking this sweet old time? Keep at it. I said keep at it. Oh, I see. So now it, like, malfunctioned him. And now it hurts him to shoot at me, I assume? No, not yet. No. What made him weaker there? My brain ain't built for this kind of combat. What did I do to trigger him to start losing health when he was shooting at me? Uh-huh. Alright. Dang. I think I can... No! Oh, son of a gun. Alright. Hopefully that didn't punish me too hard there. I think it's just gonna put me back at the boss fight, right? Because otherwise, we are in deep dookie. Oh, thank God. Okay. I would have been so mad. Ooh. Ooh, well. Oh, hold on. I did this earlier. Maybe I gotta... See, it did it. Oh, oh, okay. I just gotta shoulder check him after shorting him out. Okay. It's nowhere near as exciting as I thought it was gonna be, but, you know, take what you can get. Oh, I'm letting him get way too much damage in way too early on, though. There we go. Shoulder check. Woo! And I get too close to him while he's doing that. There we go. Right up on him like that. Nasty move. Nasty work, honestly. He heals way too quickly. That's pretty annoying. He's more than likely going to have 1 or 2 phases as well. There are 2 or 3 phases, I meant to say. Woo! Unless this is just a really weak enemy, because honestly, this is pretty easy. I'm talking out my butt right now. I know it always bites me back when I talk like this. Bum, 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 bum. Skill issue? Did I skill issue one? Is that actually it? Don't tell me that was actually it, because that's crazy work. No victory sound or anything? The enemy released from the energy released from Crimson Dynamo's overloaded armor is triggering explosives throughout the tower. Oh, do we get like a Resident Evil runaway moment or a flyaway? That would be cool. Or do we just like short circuit his armor and let him die violently? Because I think that may have been the case. All that electrical energy will have wiped any information stored within the tower's databanks. Now Iron Man's secrets are safe once again. I have to return home and tighten security so that my armor never falls into the wrong hands again. I averted this disaster, but next time could be a different story. I wonder how well this game did financially. Congratulations, you've unlocked the secret level select screen. Okay. I don't know where I said secret. The level. So I guess I beat the game? Man, what a weak ending. Yeah, that was it. Bonus. We got the gallery. I know I found I only found 3 out of the 8. That's a little disappointing. Initially, Iron Man only protected Stark Enterprises, but now he has expanded his role to include defending the world. Pretty crazy artwork right there. Let's see what this one is. Targeting. Iron Man's suit can track up to 60 objects at once, allowing him to use his repulsor blast with amazing accuracy. That's pretty cool. I didn't know we were getting a little lore facts from this. Speed. Fast as well, powerful. Iron Man's suit is capable of reaching speeds up to 1,000 miles per hour. I don't think the human body can withstand that. Did not know that. Okay. Yeah, I only got 3 fun facts out of the... little weak, huh? Well, guys, I guess that was it. A bit of a wet fart of an ending there. But honestly, for what it was a fun game. I enjoyed it. It was a cheap little hidden gem, I'd say. Nothing amazing. A little bit of a difficulty jump in those last 2 stages there. But nothing like unbearable. I wish there was just more, like, I feel like they could have added, like, you know how Sonic has the 5 red rings hidden out through the stage? Considering how much exploration was in those stages, you think they would have added, like, I don't know, like three little tokens to find or something like that? Like the tokens in New Super Mario Bros. There's 3 giant gold coins, something like that, just like an Iron Man token or something. I legit think I only found 2 lives throughout that whole game. I don't know what that was about. They gave me nothing. Nonetheless, I liked it. It was fun. I'd recommend it if you like 2D platformers or Mega Man X. I ain't got much else to say there. It was fun. So I like exploring these niche little games every now and again. Though I do think I think we may... I don't want to promise anything. I think we're gonna special thanks, Mom and Dad. That's not very specific. Or maybe that's just... I mean, the special thanks is long. Greg, Fiona, Rubel, and the twins. Huh. That's kind of cool. I imagine being part of the twins and growing up being like a huge Iron Man fan, saying like, oh, this is referencing me, but like it doesn't have your name or anything. It's just the twins. That was fun though. Good game. Yeah. Go ahead and do the YouTuber shield thing. If you guys enjoyed it, do me a favor, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on all my other platforms. A link is in the bio. You can find me on every major platform you can think of, really. I got videos coming out, I promise. It just takes me forever to do them. I don't want to say what next stream is because I'm so indecisive, but I have game streams. I want to get a couple games to where we get like at least a few 2 or 3 parters. Me and Cyclonic Boy are talking about doing another collab. I don't know what game yet. We were going to do Resident Evil Revelations 2, but then found out that that does not have online co-op for the main campaign, only for the raid mode, which is really stupid. Was disappointed to find out about that. But yeah, I'll go ahead and call it here. Just remember to subscribe if you don't want to miss any future streams. And oh, okay, I have my almost had copyrighted music playing in the back. That would have been bad. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Make good decisions. Go drink some water. Eat dinner. It's late. Good night.